Eating my brother's ass. Bro, yo, bro, what is wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all be putting my mods' names in y'all fucking Google Forms? All right, chat. Let's see what we got. Okay, so you got the name Go. They said, not beating my shit to J5 stream. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, my streams are not gooner material. Like, I'm gonna keep it a beam. So I'm gonna, you know, right now, bro, get your shit out of your hand, bro, and then go out there and do some push-ups game. Cause that J5 is my goon material, though. Yo, Go, you about to get banned, bro. Say, your biggest regret is getting into vaping. I know you regret it, my boy. I know if you're still on the stream, bro. I know you regret it and shit like that, bro. But you can always get yourself out of that, bro. Better days will come, and as long as you stay strong, you have to be disciplined to be able to get over that addiction, bro. He said Kiwi said I started smoking now. I'm addicted and I don't like it, bro. So if you see that like you don't really like doing that shit, bro, then stop doing it, bro. That's like how you do it, bro. That's like you can use that to get over your addiction. That ass, bro. He said it's hard to stop, though. I understand it's hard to stop, gang, but is it really worth it, though, bro? Do you want to, like, take off 10 years off your life, bro, or what, bro? Like, do this shit for your family, bro. That ass. Robinson said, riding a bike down a mountain with no brakes and I ended up breaking my hand and my arm. Bro, who the fuck goes on top of a mountain, right? And then rides that motherfucker right down the hill with no brakes? Like, bro, you're asking to die. I feel like I'm just saying, bro. Like, you're asking to literally die. Okay, if it's one thing if you didn't know you had brakes, right? But, bro, if you knew you didn't have brakes and you still went down that motherfucker and broke it, you did that to yourself, bro. You knew the consequences, bro, and you're like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna just do it. You're wildin'. You said going to college was my mistake. You know, sometimes people actually do end up going to college and like they actually regret that shit, bro. You know, their goals didn't align with college, bro, and that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Before you go to college, you gotta make sure you know what you want to do. Ain't nobody gonna force you to go to school, but like you also gotta be able to put like some kind of work in. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat. Y'all never again in my whole life until I knew his parents, his full name, and I know he's loyal, and we know each other for a long time. All right, Za said giving head at a young age. Whoa. Never again in my whole life until I knew his parents, his full name, and I know he's loyal, and we know each other for a long time. What? How old were you? It depends on how old you were, bro. If you were like below the age of 11, or like, are you? I think Za actually said that she was 11 years old when she did this, bro. 11 years old. You're a wildin'. When I was 11 years old, I was playing Nintendo. I was playing on my Nintendo Switch. It was 2018. Playing the new Fortnite season. I'm worried about if I'm gonna get a new skin or not for Christmas. We're getting gift cards for Christmas so I can buy me a skin and everything, bro. I wasn't trying to give somebody. Nah, what the fuck, bro? I swear, y'all kids be evolving nowadays. I don't know. Y'all be like Pokemons. Y'all be evolving into like something different. Getting back on my ex, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I could deadass relate to this shit, bro. It depends on why you got back with your ex. If you got cheated on, like in my case, right, I got cheated on, I still took the girl back because I was attached. Getting back with my ex, me personally, I regret that shit too, bro. But it's better if we don't think about shit from the past, you know what I'm saying? Gooning to J5's messed up wall. Y'all fuck with the wall, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be gooning to my wall, like, hey, yo, my walls are pretty fucked up. I got tape right there. I got tape right there. I got a broken wall right here. You know what I'm saying? That shit on my wall. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my room is pretty much fucked. I gotta repaint my whole room. Looking at J5 and gooning to him, bro. Listen, I'm not goon material. What I've told you already, bro. Do not goon to my shit. I'ma keep it a beam. There's nothing about me should dead ass give you that feeling, bro. You said, what the fuck you got going on, bro? It's not even me. It's this person right here. Cannot stop gooning non-stop every single day. Help me, please, bro. You gotta have discipline. I already went into this talk again, bro. Why we keep talking about gooning, bro? What the fuck? Said not fucking my ex's best friend because my ex cheated on me, bro. Listen, revenge is not a good thing, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know some of y'all, bro, are quick to like, all right, you know, my ex just cheated on me and shit. I'm gonna try to get at her back, bro. 9 times out of 10, bro, that's not gonna make you feel right afterwards, okay? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Eating my brother's ass. Yo, bro, what is wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all be putting my mods' names in y'all fucking Google Forms? I should have never put the names in this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Jesse said not being close to my parents and also arguing with them sometimes when I was younger. Yeah, I'm not trying to make every single form that I read like a whole life lesson to y'all. Real shit though, like I suggest everybody to have a close connection with their parents, bro. Like you never know when their time is up, so it's like I feel like you should really like take into account like, all right, you know what? I really have to like be close to my parents, bro. Like for real. And that's just real talk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm working on summer break, bro. Nah, yeah, in summer break, bro, that's like the best time to grind. You gotta put in the work every single day, no matter what. My biggest regret is not helping my friend when he was going through the worst time, man. I didn't even think to help him because I wasn't locking in at the time. Nah, I feel you, bro, but you didn't know that. If he was there for you at your worst time, you gotta be there for him in his worst time, bro. It's bro's code, bro. I know that might sound kind of a little stupid, but it's real shit though, bro. Like Judgy said, being lazy on summer break instead of locking in. Nah, yeah, bro, you gotta lock in during the summer, bro. The summer, bro, it's like, especially like if you're young and everything, bro, grinding in the summer, bro, like you need to grind in the summer, bro. If you young and you doing what I'm doing or something similar, bro, like you just playing sports and shit, trying to like go pro, whatever, bro. Summer is the best time, especially for teenagers too, bro. Like summer is the best time because like, bro, that's like your free time, bro. You have like all day. You don't got school is off, bro. You don't got school at. That's the best fucking time, bro. Drizzy, just make sure that next summer, bro, you get your shit on, bro. All right. This is the very last one. Sparky again. All right, chat. That's gonna be the end of the segment, bro. I don't know who the fuck he's spamming Sparky again. Who the fuck? What does Sparky mean, bro? Chat, how y'all feel about that segment real quick, bro? Y'all fuck with it? Y'all not fuck with it? Let me know y'all opinions, bro. Yo, Moz, can we run a poll real quick, bro?